Hello and welcome to In Context Africa. I'm Fatia Noor. Let's talk about a landmark shift for international diplomacy, where the United Nations General Assembly has officially adopted a resolution spearheaded by Ghana, designating the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity. Now, the resolution, which passed with 123 votes in favor, represents a seismic shift in the global legal framework. 52 countries abstained, including the United Kingdom and European Union member states. 3 countries were against: the United States, Israel, and Argentina. Now, for the first time, the UN has codified that the systemic abduction of over 12 million Africans was not legal commerce of its time, but a perpetual criminal act that demands reparatory justice. Now, to understand why Ghana led this charge, we have to look at the history. Between the 15th and the 19th centuries, the Gold Coast, which is modern-day Ghana, was the epicenter of this trade. More than 40 forts and castles were built along its shores specifically to industrialize this act. The history of Ghana's involvement in the transatlantic slave trade is a 400-year narrative defined by its generation from a gold trading hub to the slave coast of West Africa. The trade relied on a partnership between European merchants and powerful local states. For instance, the castles, forts like Elmina and Cape Coast castles, served as prisons. The door of no return. This was the final exit from the castle to the slave ships. Once a captive passed through this door, they were stripped of their identity and shipped across the Atlantic, which is the Middle Passage. At the height of the trade in the 18th century, it is estimated that the Gold Coast accounted for about 10% of all enslaved people leaving Africa. So why the resistance? You see, by labeling this as the gravest crime, the resolution triggers a conversation about the odious debt doctrine. Ghana's argument is that the economic underdevelopment of Africa today is a direct injury resulting from this crime. If the trade was a crime, then the wealth generated from it is proceeds of crime. This moves reparations from a moral plea to a legal demand for restitution. Now, the resolution backed by the African Union and the Caribbean Community states that these consequences of slavery persist in the form of racial inequalities and underdevelopment affecting Africans and people of African descent in all parts of the world. So what does this mean for the African continent? Well, this move by Ghana has given a boost to the campaign for reparation, what is called reparatory justice, which was the African Union's official theme for 2025, by the way. So, in your opinion, do you think this is the breakthrough Africa has been waiting for? Share with me your thoughts in the comment section below.